Oh well, let's get some laughs and let's do this again. Mic check time. Mic check time.
Like it back on the mic. Man, they got no power. Switch money. Oh man, we gotta check this out. Just touch down. Yep. Here you go. All the haters thought it just saw me. Wait a minute. Let me brush it up, B. Y'all talk about all the millions. Let me check my bank account, homie. Yeah, I made $1 billion. But walk is me to catch my vision. A different path, I'm on a mission. Yeah, media, talking vision. For others trying to take my position. Don't try. Status quo, you stay the same. Stay my lane, but I changed the game. That's true. To the truth, you stay my name. But without me, you wouldn't claim the thing. Most of y'all wanted to see me stumble. Behind my backyard, hear the grumble. Now that the sun came out and the rain clouds gone, now y'all want to sing my song? 8 Gen, yet it brought y'all misery. Now you want to rewrite my history. Now with the 1-2 switch, you afraid of my hits? Now I got the industry on lit. Check. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check, now you're on my hit list and 10 you're back in business. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. So why don't you mind your business? The industry is gonna talk about is my hit list.
All righty. We are back. It's your boy Liger. Now this is a quick video. Now, just to give you a heads up, tonight we're going to have a random talk talking about gaming this week. It's been crazy, so I wanna, around 8 p.m. I hope it should start on time. Basically, I'm working from home, so I'm gonna basically working. So anybody who usually I've said it on Google Plus, if you want to join in, let me know. We all be cool with that. But today I got at this moment before I go cook some food and do some work as well before tonight. I watch a video. Now with that said, I want to say this. The topic we're talking about is with the ROMs. Everybody's angry about another notch on the belt, maybe. Hey, do it. No, this is kind of I would say, let me put this to you, ladies. One, get the helmets out. Get the helmets out. I'll give you. Get the helmets out, because this is going to be crazy. Now, the topic today is about the whole thing about the ROMs and Nintendo suing for the ROMs. And you got your YouTubers up in flames and up in crazy talking about, oh, it's wrong and Nintendo's doing this and it's scaring people and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And, people just got their hair on fire. All right? Now, I'll explain my point in this video. Now, I could say this. I can say, okay, I could have used Ritual Review, but I'm not going to use him. I could use RTG8. I'm not going to use them. I got none of those guys. I'm going to use somebody new. Now, I watch this person. If he some perchance come across this video, because I did tag the name in the description. If some perchance come on, watch the video. Look, I watch your video. I think your stick, your entertainment is good. But here's the thing. People right out there, they don't agree with me all the time either. It's like I don't got just because I watch something doesn't mean I gotta agree with all the time. And I didn't put no comment in your video. I did a downvote, but I didn't put a comment video because that's your opinion. I feel bad for you. And to respects to you, sir. Like I said, I'm sorry that you lost your last Tucci, because I used to like her use her for your for your comedic views, spinnings and everything. And so he lost his dog, and I'm sorry that you lost your dog. And that's somebody, a pet is for somebody like that is close. I give you that, but that doesn't mean you can't say crazy thing. Now I'm gonna still watch some of his stuff, yes, because I like this ribbon. So Itsagudam is the name of the person. No disrespect, sir, but when people say dumb stuff, I just gotta respond. And this is because your video, I could have used Rich's video, but I didn't, because what you said has some key details that just made me think, why? But with that said, we're going to be talking about the whole thing with the people who Nintendo won a lawsuit with the $12 million lawsuit. So we got the Yin Yang is in this one, even Nintendo wins, and the tomatoes flung at them. Lazy one say he got his helmet on. I'm gonna warning, put the helmets on, because you're gonna be hearing some stuff that make you think. Now, for me, I was laughing, but for you might hear a couple brain cells. Brain cells. And what up, Jack Gates? You got Lazy one, Jack Gates, Yin Yang. Let's see. F whatever feels Nintendo is wrong by winning this lawsuit. If a ROM site charges for content, then they deserve to be sued, especially when their agreement was that these ROMs were free. Okay, so I'll get into this thing right here. Now, I particularly don't care for ROM sites. I think literally, I don't care free or not, stealing, but I have a moral code. That's just me. But let's talk about this. Let's get into the video. So let me cue this up right here. Give me a second. I will be doing both and do a laughing and losing some brain cells. Oh, you wait until you see. You wait until you see. So let me cue him up here, and let's just get into this, because it's, oh my god, it did hurt. It didn't hurt my brain cells, because I was working when I was listening to this, so it didn't hurt my brain. So I was just laughing like, wow, how people put things together sometimes. So let me share the screen. Boom. And let me make sure I have everybody, so I can see everybody. I can see the chat. I'm not going to go full view on this, because I respect for him for the editing, for the jokes and stuff like that. Like I said, that's why I like his stuff. But again, you're going to see, as you can see right there, 33 people. 33, sorry. 3,300 people love it, and 55 dislike it. I'm on dislike because it was just. This is why I know gaming, again, industries, these, and also in this, it shows why people are like, oh, gamers are not entitled. The frick you are. Gamers are entitled. Titled pricks. Not all of them, but geez, majority speaks out the most, and you want to know why the industry is slowly dying and becoming soulless. Since working in the gaming industry, still to this day, from 2005 until now, to see both sides and see how hard some of the people work, and also how hard people screw you. Again, working at EA at 2005, and then going to EA, Ubisoft, Nintendo, and all this, Sony, Microsoft, and seeing, wow, this industry, yeah, it's fun when it could be fun, but boy, it's full of crap. So this is me just talking from my experience, but anyway, let's get on with the video. Let me see. That's the new one. 15-minute run. Get some aspirin. You'll be needing it. So, well, yeah. I myself gonna need to go get some 15-minute run. But let's get to it.
So much shit has gone on in the gaming industry recently that it's ridiculous. Let's see how much I can fit within 10 minutes or less. I'll probably go over it. The stories themselves are short. Me ranting is what's long. Nintendo wins $12 million from pirate ROM site operators.
You are a thief of joy.
$12 million. Fucking phone. Fuck you, Robertson Space Industries. Game ain't never coming out. Nintendo wins $12 million from a husband and wife duo. Obviously, these two people were horrendous criminals of the highest order. The owners of the now defunct ROM sites, Love ROMs and ROMRetro.co, have agreed to a $12 million judgment in favor of Nintendo. The operators, a married couple, admit to both direct and indirect copyright trademark infringement. Both parties requested the court sign off on this unusual judgment, which will end their legal battle. These two poor pieces of shit basically performing a service for Nintendo fans. For God knows.
Hold up. That's what always kills me when people like Rich and RGT8 and all these guys providing a service for Nintendo fans. I got a question for Nintendo fans. Why don't you just buy the games like regular people? I don't know. A service. I have Metroid. You know what? I'll let the video play a little bit more to explain. Let me explain some stuff.
How long? Because Nintendo is deaf as fuck. Nintendo's like your fucking grandmother. Christmas rolls around and you tell her, I really like Donkey Kong Retro, Nana. Oh, that's good, Sonny. All right. And then she fucking brings you a pair of underwear the size of a goddamn blimp every goddamn Christmas. Nintendo doesn't hear shit. Basically, the ROM sites were letting Nintendo fans enjoy games that Nintendo, for some reason, in all of their brilliance, have decided not to make available to Nintendo fans. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Oh, so the ROM sites was giving Nintendo fans games for Nintendo fans. Oh boy, these fans are wow. Telling you, these fans really, you guys are fans of a game. That's how I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this musical act, and I don't spend the money on it, but I'm a fan of it, and you don't support it. Huh? I love how that thinking works. Lazy one said, I can hear the helmet cracking. Oh, but it doesn't get no worse. It gets a little. Make sure you're lazy one. Make sure that helmet's stronger because he's gonna say something. Woo! Because when Triple M heard this, Triple M was like, "What?" So let's go.
Like, Nintendo even has a paid service. You think they give people the ability to download these old ass Nintendo
games?
Do. They would look like heroes.
They
what
do.
Does Nintendo do? Nothing. They do absolutely nothing. They turn around and sue the ever-loving stuffing out of two people who love their games enough to actually scour the internet and collect these shits and make it available to everyone. I don't give a fuck about Nintendo. I give so little.
Scour by scouring all the stuff and give people these games. Wow. The rule of law. I love how people, and no disrespect to him, to you, Gunner, but then people, but rule of law, there's rules, there's regulations. That's the law. It sucks. That's what it is. But you know what? When people was arguing Nintendo with it was funny, but now that the Switch is region locked, it's funny that when people wanted PUBG, people are like, PUBG needs to be region locked. I thought you guys wanted you wanted stuff to not be region locked. Now there's a problem when Chinese people was cheating and doing stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, at least he wants a man down. I need an ambulance. Oh, you wait. Get the EKG ready. Lazy one. Get the EKG because you're gonna trust me. It's a coming. It's a coming. You're gonna. It's a coming.
Fuck about Nintendo. If someone came to me and said you could save Nintendo or you could get $25, which will it be? I'll say $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Nong, nong, nong. And then they go, well, we said 25. I'll do it for 15. That's how little I care. I've always hated Nintendo. This just cements it.
Okay, you hear what he said. He always hated Nintendo. Okay, and you wouldn't say Nintendo for $15. That one will come. I'll come back to because I got something I gotta say about that as well too. But I'll digress a little bit. He always hated Nintendo. Now here's the reason why he hate. The reasons why he hated Nintendo is where I think Lee's well make sure you have. I don't know what hospital you're going to, but make sure you get EKGs. Make sure everybody clear, because you're gonna need it. Oh boy.
I've been pissed at Nintendo since the GameCube. I know I've said this 1,000 times before in my life about how I was waiting for Zelda to come out, and then, you know, when Zelda's supposed to come out, Nintendo goes, oh no, we're now going to release Zelda on the Wii first. It'll come out on the GameCube later. You marketed this shit for the GameCube. Now you want me to buy the next console to play the game that you promised me in the last console. Fuck you, Iota, or whatever the hell his name is. Hiroshito Hakakami. I don't give a shit. And never again. I have half a mind to steal Nintendo games and
go right ahead.
So you assholes can suck my nuts, Nintendo. I'll play your new Zelda at 4K 60 because your shitty-ass little Switch can't do it.
The Switch is actually very nice.
Yeah, and so is oxygen. But at least the oxygen's free. Oh, wait, clean air tax. Buck. So anyway, the rest of this article basically says that Nintendo's trying to set an example with these.
You heard what I just heard, right? You know why. So you heard why he hates Nintendo, right? I hope I don't gotta explain that. But I will, just because this is a video format and it's a podcast. Away. But I'm going to the reason I'm going to do it because he said something later in the video that's going to reflect what he just said about that. So yeah, yep. I'll get to that. So anyway, let's get back into the video.
Two poor schmoes, and most likely they won't be paying $12 million, but it's just something to scare ROM sites, which it has successfully done so far. Many people believe that this will most likely be a move for Nintendo to not only scare the ROM sites, but later on offer their own service, which has these games. How pathetic is that? You wait 1 billion years until you realize, now that we have a paid online service, we can really milk this shit out of our fans that live off of nostalgia. Let's go release another Mario game. Mario's older than me. This is ridiculous. Shouldn't he be in an old folks' home by now? This is just too much.
Well, listen, I'm gonna use this too.
People still just let it slide. I don't know what to say. I feel bad for these two people. Even if they don't pay $12 million, you know they're going to be paying out the nose. The rest of their life is going to be paying millions of dollars, maybe 4, maybe 3, maybe even 1. But it doesn't matter. It's money they don't have, and they're going to somehow still have to pay just because they cared about a company enough to offer this shit for free.
They
when the company
cared about
itself
a company.
do it. Pathetic. This is gaming in today's world. Eat a dick.
Gundam, you seem extra angry. Is it because your little choo-choos is gone?
You're right. My little pup is gone, and that means I'm meaner than I've ever been. Publishers say early access is boosting sales of special edition games. Hold on, let me load my gun so I can put myself away. And we can expect dual release dates to continue, says publishers. Well, that's great. Isn't that great? I knew, this is basically because EA's Battlefield 5 did fairly well with this system. And EA is hurting so bad, they're going to do whatever, however they can. Because as of October 29th, EA has suffered an 18-month low. Evan Winger writes, expecting deceleration in live services revenue and seeing clouds around declining search volume. FIFA Ultimate Team moving to Battlefield 5, blah, 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 blah. I think they're down 40% overall in the past year from where they were last year. Let's see. This article says it's a big week for video game launches. Warner Brothers and IO is delivering Hitman 2.
Nobody cares that much.
Bethesda launches its multiplayer Fallout 76.
It's a broken mess of which there is no return.
Nintendo Pokemon Company is putting out its latest duel of Pokemon series.
Whoopee! Let's go again, Pikachu, for the 1 trillion fucking time.
As soon as you drop the soap, they rip your butt. That's what happens. Matt told me.
Well, Activision is resurrecting Spyro.
We've got another nostalgia release.
That might sound like more than enough AAA launches for a 7-day period, but there's actually another. EA's Battlefront 5, the shooter, is officially scheduled for next week, Tuesday, November 20th. But if you buy the deluxe version of the game, either digitally or via physical retailers, you could play the game today. Now, this was published, what, a day or two ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. Didn't EA Early Access people have like a week up? Yeah, even the article says that EA Access service in which case...
All right, I'm going to try to skip I want to see if I forgot. I should have time-stamped the part that I'm going to use because he said something. Let me see. So bear with me for a second.
Well, the graphics card died, but that's pretty much it. The gaming industry doing what it does best,
okay.
Jumping from one trend to the next. Oh, this doesn't work. Let's go with that. Let's see how much money we can get from this. Ooh, these people can't wait to play our stupid fucking game, especially streamers, because the sooner they get to play it on Twitch, the more money they make, the better press we get, and so on and so fucking forth.
True.
Oh my God, you live in a day and age where you're dating a chick and she just, this isn't going anywhere fast enough for me. We just met. I'm sorry, but I need more. Good luck with that, honey. You don't know who I am. I'm basically video game Jesus. Every day I die for your sins. Unfortunately, they got my little dog instead of putting me on the cross. You know what? This has gone past 10 minutes. So I may as well get the hell out of here. You know, the whole spiel. Rate, comment, subscribe, only so choose to, if not the hell of it. Because you know, I can't ask anyone to give more shit than me in the age of apathy. And we know now that my give a fuck is at an all-time low. I might have to do like a telethon with Jerry Lewis. Changed it a little bit and added some extra effects when it came to shit exploding. Oh, and ray tracing. Whoopee. 30 FPS, but the shadows look more real and reflections are realer. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. We live with ray tracing. You want ray tracing? Take your ass outside. It's free. Go wash your car and look at the trees in the window before the bird shits on.
All right. I ain't gonna find that part. It's in that same video. You can go watch it. But he had a part where he was talking about we are full of people. We are full of people. Gamers are, instant gratification. We can't wait. We don't have no patience. All right. Which is funny because I swear sometimes people do not listen to the videos when they put out. Okay. So let me get back the chat back up. I got my all because of business idea to try to sell two variants. EA's never get sold. I got a new helmet. Oh, you got a good helmet. Thank goodness. That was a quick one, lazy one. Yeah, he had to get one, boy. This guy clearly needs some ice on his head. Okay, so let's get down to this. Let's get back to this crap. And like I said, I can use Virtual Review and all those other guys. Sorry, I don't feel bad for the husband and wife. Ooh, husband and wife. It's copyrighted for a reason. You don't steal copyrighted stuff. You could use it, but you should not make money off it. That's the whole point about it. I could use stuff as long as I don't make money off of it. It's all coolio. Yeah, we gain money off of it. That's why they sued them. I don't care for that. I don't care because if it was a Bonnie and Clyde robbing banks, they should give back the money. We'll be like, whoa, that's crazy. They're robbing banks. So let's not pretend that crap. I don't like this. And they're like, oh, this is for Nintendo fans. What Nintendo fans? The real ones or the fake ones? Because the real ones, and I give an example, my sister, she's young, 12 years younger than me, Katie. And you know when she wanted to experience some games from the past, Gundam and Rich and all you other guys, you know what she did? She bought herself a Game Boy. Oh my God, holy shit. Is there a Game Boy still around? Yes. And she bought some game that she thought and she played it and enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. All right. She played it, enjoyed it. That's what you're supposed to do. Because you can't because Gundam, you are a song just like me. I own a music label and audio engineering and everything. That's my whole company. But when I won't want nobody to take my music and put it on the website on the we call it on on the internet, because I'm not gonna get money. Sorry, I try my best to do stuff. I do stuff when I do a song in this day and age. When I do an album, I put an album as best. Let my fans know. Let them do it. Try let them get the exclusive to buy it. Sorry, but that's what it is, because I want my music before my music get out there and people start pirating things. So then I do the connections with Amazon and Spotify and Pandora, so we get the money on that, because we get about what 3 to 6. And if you're popular like a Rihanna or something, you might get the 6 cents. You get 3 cents, and you get 3 cents at the most. Let's be honest. You get 3 cents on the pain. Now that's better than 0, but you get 3 cents on the pain that you put when working in the album. And you actually you're an artist. I like that song that you play in your videos, and you play the full song. I like that song. That's pretty cool. But when I work on writing songs and editing and mastering and all that stuff, I don't want all that stuff to go to waste. Sorry. And like Sprite says in the chat, yes, I've shown my videos. You can go to my Metroid video. I have Metroid 1. I have Metroid 2 for the Game Boy. Still plays. I still want to know how the hell that thing got a save file for that long. 1992. Good grief. Nintendo. You got your Pokemon games lose battery, but that thing battery does not lose. I don't know what's going on with that battery. But I don't. But I have ultra games. That's why when I buy a game, I don't resell them. I have them for whatever. Because I want to go back and play them. I have my game. I have my Super Nintendo still working. Game Boy still working, DS still working, but I gotta buy a new one, because the one thing I would argue with Nintendo is the DS had the most shittiest hinge, but the 3DS hinges are stronger. Kudos for that, Nintendo. But the DS hinges were shittily shitty. So that's another thing, of course. But I have my DS, I have my 3DS, I have my 3DS, the first 3DS I bought, and I still have my just like my sister. She has her first 3DS, and she has her 3DS XL. And I'm gonna buy me a 2DS XL. Why? Because it's a backup console, just like I did with my Wii. I have a backup console in case the disk drive goes bad. I have a Sega Genesis, Dreamcast. I have a Sega Genesis. Like, just buy them and keep them and stop sending them back in. Oh well, you're poor, whatever. Then let me explain to you, and you know this better than anybody. Gaming is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. Sorry, I'm just writing out a topic for tonight's podcast. We'll go through it. But gaming is not cheap, so come on, get with that program. But this is where I say, so he like I said, he said in the video, which had me thinking this is for services for Nintendo fans. No, it is for the fake Nintendo fans who want to play ROM hacks and all, play that so they could get the game for free and all that stuff. Buy the freaking game, man. Or at least get it off second hand. Jeez. They stole. That's the law. You stole. You're gonna get lucky. They didn't went to jail. I do feel petty for these two. Husband and wife, too corrupted. That's Bonnie and Clyde. Get a real job. That's what it is. But this is the part of Kimmy. So you hated Nintendo because of this. And this is why I'm saying, so at the end of the video, you said people just don't, people want instant gratification. Says the guy who said he didn't like Nintendo because they promoted for the GameCube, but then it killed for the Wii. Let's look at history, shall we? So the Wii, Twilight Princess, came out November 19, 2006 on the Wii. If you had a GameCube, you could have bought it. Oops, sorry. You could have bought it 1 month later, for your GameCube. The frig, you couldn't wait a month? Really? A month. Talk about instant gratification. You have the console. Nobody's forcing you. Nobody's putting a gun to nobody's head. You've heard me say a million times. But nobody's putting a gun to you guys' head to go out there and buy these things. You could have waited a month to get the game that you were looking for. As you say, they promoted it. That's the part that kills me. You couldn't wait a month, Mr. Oh, we want instant gratification now. People don't have patience. Come on, bruh. Seriously. One month. That's all you had to do. And you would have got the game and played it and maybe enjoy it. But no. You got around because Nintendo push. Well, let me help you into a secret. And you don't care because you're a PC person, but PlayStation people. What was it? Last of Us, it's gonna be pushed to a Sony PlayStation 5. Just like Nintendo. And Nintendo did it again. If you wanted to. Here's the thing, Gundam. I bought Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. Everybody knows that Blue Story channel. I have the game for the Switch that was for my sister, and somebody gave it to us, really. But she was gonna buy it anyway. But she would tell you, I got the game on Wii U and played it on the Wii U. I do not have that. Anybody who's my friend could see. Anybody who's on my friend list could see. Zelda Breath of the Wild is not on my Switch list. It's not my Switch games. It's not. Because I played on the Wii U. So you could have waited a month to play that. So that's crazy. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Well, I disagree with you, Red. I'm sorry, but that's copyrights. If you want the game, you could go back and play the game, buy the game, whatever, or do like you, which you do. You have all the games, or you do the EverROMs, but you don't go and let people sue us and make money off of having their stuff. Sorry, I don't go with that. That's the copyrights. I don't want my music to be doing that. I don't want my products to be doing that. If I copyright it and spend the R&D, the money, the time, and everything, I want to get compensation for what I put in my time. If you don't, and again, I'm not telling anybody they got to go buy, because I don't have Nintendo's online. All the games that's retro that I wanted, I could buy. Look, right now, I got the Super NES Classic. I could go on, some of those games are games, if I wanted to get it, or the NES Classic. And again, like my sister is younger. She buys the classic, not the classic consoles, the console. She went and bought a Game Boy that worked and the cartridges that work. If a car comes out and you like the car, oh, this is a car, man. Oh, I want to, you're gonna, if you want a 1969 Corvette, you're not gonna get it for free. You're gonna go and buy the Corvette, just like anything else. It's bad a game is more interactive than a movie, and I get what people say. A movie get recompressed, and people are like, oh, but let's be honest. A lot of movies get remastered, and people still go out and buy them. I want the 4K version of Dancing in the Rain. This has exclusive sound, whatever. There have been vaults like Disney. They've been rebranding Aladdin and Sleeping Beauty and whatever. I have bought it once only, and that's the only video I have. And I have the physical version. I don't want a digital version. I want a physical version. A digital for backup because because what I do a cloud system on my own home cloud. I don't pay nobody. That if I'm flying, like say if I'm going to, when I was going to Europe, I can link into my cloud back home and watch movies or animes or videos I have without no problem. And it works pretty damn good too, without no commercials, anything. But my point is that it sucks, but I'm sorry. There's laws. There's a law. Don't steal. You went to steal. It's kind of wrong that they did that. I do not feel sorry for those people. You got caught in a cookie jar. Sorry. If you don't want none of this stuff, don't do it. If you're gonna steal, people steal everything every day, which is sad, but they do. And you know what? You want to steal a copy and ROM and do 4K systems and all that stuff, 4K gaming and everything. Go right ahead. That's cool. But when you start making it available for everybody else, that's where you cross the line of the copyright laws, and that's what the law is. It is surpassed that. You're breaking the law. You want to steal it for yourself and keep it to your clothes? Go ahead. You ain't get caught. You ain't get caught. But to take it and give it to other people, and again to Gundam, yeah, okay. You just talk about retro games, yeah. 4K ain't gonna do jack squat to Tetris or Donkey Kong, original Donkey Kong. I don't get what people keep on saying that. I've heard people say that. Oh man, it's 60 frames per second and it's Tetris. It's old school Donkey Kong. What is wrong with your eyes? What is wrong with your eyes? And we're going to have this video, like I said, we're going to have a podcast and Red, if you want to, I'll send you the link. We're going to have tonight at 8 o'clock. I know you have your podcast right now. I'm going to go cook some food and do some work. I might join, I'll listen to it while I'm working, but I'm going to, like I said, it's, oh crap, I lose my thought. Dang, damn it. Oh, no. It's gonna be a random talk tonight, but I have some topics because I want to flush these topics out to hear what people got to say and what they think about them. So it's 8 o'clock tonight. But here's another thing that kills me too. What Gundam was saying, and again, talk about Fallout 76. And I said it in my video yesterday. Fallout, Bethesda smacking y'all with y'all asked for the crap. So when you buy, let me show you, when you buy a game, when you buy Fallout 76, this is what you get. This is what you get. I bought a physical game with this one I get. What you people are crazy to let these people get away with this stuff. But who am I to say anything? Y'all let them get away with that crap. About a physical game, you get a cardboard. Oh my God. Y'all too funny. Y'all gamers are too damn funny. We'll talk more about this tonight at 8 o'clock. I just wanted to do that video and get into the thing. Again, to Gundam, like I said, I watch your stuff. I disagree with you. It doesn't mean I hate your content. I still like it. I just think that the argument was the. So Red, I got what you're saying with the Nintendo's online. PlayStation or Xbox are no different anyway, so I don't get it. And if they want to play those old games, they do what you do, or they do like me and Sprite. Buy the old games, find the old games and buy them, buy the console and have fun with it. Or buy the Nintendo NES cards, whatever. Just buy it legally. It'll be less hassle. If you do it illegal, shut your pie hole and stop trying to send it off the money. And like you said, Gundam as well too, to end this. So you telling me you said if you won't save Nintendo, you would say save Nintendo and get $20. Well, let me answer to your question. I would if somebody come to me and tell me play Fallout 76 or play some Fallout 76, I would tell them I will pay you $60 to keep it away from me. I don't want a broken game with a 97 gig download with bugs and problems. It looks pretty. I don't give a flying flip. And I can't even get a physical version of the damn game because it comes as a cardboard. What the hell? I'll pay you $120 to keep that shitty game from me. You like the game, that's you liking the game. My point of saying that, and Mario might be old, Gundam, but at least Mario Odyssey, not broken. I ain't got free DLC. Go figure how that works, huh? Trying to revive the last one of the Phoenix. Jesus, that helmet did not hold out. If I own a physical copy of SMW on NES, but I don't back up on a computer. Then these glasses. How in the world will 60 frames help these games, these old school games like that? Again, this is cardboard. Just going through the chat. And you know what? And Nintendo has to do with their cardboard. I know. God, he gave me this dime. Nightwolf, what's going on? Long time no see. Sorry that I'm finishing up right now. Hope I can catch you back at 8 o'clock p.m. my time. You can join in the conversation more. You didn't have to restrict yourself with Sprite. But other than that, our trip, I'm gonna give you a call because I want to talk to you about something when I'm cooking food. But other than that, Nintendo has made cardboard media stand out now. That's funny. But other than that, like I said, tonight, you guys, if you all here, we could talk about this way more, and I'll show you way more, and you guys could, and one more 8 o'clock tonight p.m. with random talks. Again, anybody who wants to join in, let me know. Through Google Plus, I'll send you the link. You could join in and have the conversation. This one is going to be random talks, but we'll be talking about some games. And like I said, we'll talk about Fallout, because I have a list right here. I want to talk about Fallout 76, Cliff Kobinski and his stuff. Nintendo Sue, of course, we'll talk about more about that. We'll talk about what happened with Stan Lee. We'll talk about Sony and Sony games and E3. And, of course, their classic. And, of course, Ubisoft said something that I've been saying from the beginning. So, holy crap. No, we ain't talking about no damn Dead or Alive come to the Switch. Freaking hell. So with that said, you guys, you know the deal. 8 o'clock tonight. Let me know. You know what it is. Sorry I had to do a mic check on this, but it was just ridiculous. But hey, that's what I said. And people said they're not entitled gamers. Oh, they are. They are entitled gamers, all right. They're entitled gamers. So with that said, there's no perfect game, people. There's no perfect game out there. Because what's perfect to me is not perfect to you. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles and even PC. Hit you at 8 o'clock tonight. Peace. You can catch the rebroadcast, Anderson. Trust me, you can catch it.